A cheetah has been spotted here in Virginia Beach, and we're pleased to be joined by Miami Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill at his youth football camp and Soul Runners Speed Academy at the Virginia Beach Sportsplex. Tyreek, welcome to Virginia Beach. How's the offseason been treating you?
Off season is treating me great, man. I'm living the dream. I'm very happy with everything that I'm doing right now with the community, and I'm living great, man. Thank you for asking.
Well, tell me, I understand you've been doing this for several weeks, going around the country with this camp and the Speed Academy. What's compelled you to do this? And then additionally, what's it mean to you to put smiles on kids' faces?
The reason I really wanted to put this together is, man, because I feel like kids sometimes don't get that proper training. A lot of these coaches are just here, to get paid, but we're here to basically like teach kids the fundamentals, the techniques about how to actually run, and install like some like tough situations, because at the very beginning of every camp we do like tug of war in front of everybody, parents, kids, and it's very intense. So, just giving these kids, a very football-like environment.
Just bring you back to your youth a little bit. Did you go to some camps when you grew up and some people that were role models for you in the league? Or
yeah, you know what? I did go to camps, all my life. Even when I got into the league, I feel like camps weren't, properly ran. Those kids were just out there doing drills, just going through the motion. And like I said, at the Speed Academy, what we do is we actually teach these kids, correct these kids on what they're doing wrong, trying to get them better on their fundamentals and techniques. So that's really why I wanted to, create this whole thing with my friends, man, and so far so good.
What's the feedback you've gotten from, all these campers? I see you guys laughing, creating memories out there.
The parents have been going crazy. The parents have been raving about it, how detailed we are, how organized we are, with just everything that we do. And the kids obviously love it, man, because they get a chance to be on YouTube and TikTok and all these other things, man. So, and for me, I'm just a kid living my dream, man. I've always dreamed of giving back to the community, and football is my way of doing it. So here I am.
Is this your first time in Virginia Beach, and what do you think of it so far, just being in the environment and being here?
Yeah, this is my first time in Virginia Beach. The only thing I got to say is the airport is real small. Reminded me of Kansas City Airport before it was remodeled. So, yeah. But as far as Virginia Beach, the people are very nice here. It reminds me of my small southern town. So it's definitely a town I would recommend coming back to.
The Dolphins made a lot of big moves this offseason. How good can this team be?
Well, the sky's the limit for this team, man. We got all the tools. We got everything that we need. We got a great head coach. Obviously, we got a great quarterback. Added some guys on defense with our defensive coordinator. So everything is right there in arm's reach, man. So all we got to do is just take care of business whenever it comes, man, and just hold each other accountable. Work hard each and every day, and don't get complacent.
Tyreek, you mentioned about the guys on defense added. You got obviously yourself and Jalen Waddle on offense, a dynamic duo, one of the best in the league. Then you also have two corners with Xavier Howard and now Jalen Ramsey. Does that competition, the best versus the best, possibly in terms of duos, bring out the best in you guys as far as you get ready for the season? What's that like when you get ready to go up against those guys in practice in the off-season mode, if you will?
It's just fun for me. I love competing, man. Like I said, that's what we do at the Speed Academy. All my life I feel like I always had like a chip on my shoulder, and like I just had to prove people wrong. Whether or not I can play receiver, whether or not I can do this. So, I love competition, and having Jalen Ramsey on one side and X on the other side for me and J-Dub is going to be amazing. It's going to help us out a lot, and I'm sure it's going to, help those guys out a lot. And I'm sure that you guys have heard iron sharp as iron. So there it is.
That's part, I think, maybe that smooth transition for you last year. People wondered about you leaving Kansas City. You go in and your numbers were even better, it looked like. Tell me about just the transition and playing with Tua Tagovailoa at quarterback. Early on this season, I think one of the memories that stands out for Dolphins fans was that comeback win against the Ravens, which was incredible.
Right. I was always taught, man, never make excuses. No matter the circumstances, no matter what you're given, man, don't make excuses. And that's how I live my life. It doesn't matter who I got at quarterback. Obviously, Tua is great at what he does, and having Coach McDaniel is great. But yeah, man, I believe I just had the right mindset of just going in, competing, earning my teammates' respect and trust and stuff like that. And it went great. And I know this year is going to be even better.
All these accolades, 7-time Pro Bowler, 4-time first-team All-Pro. It's just incredible to come where you were as, I think, a 5th-round pick. You played at, Oklahoma State, West Alabama, Garden City Community College. What are you most proud of in your career on the field as well as off the field? What are you most proud of to this point? Now, you're only halfway done, maybe not even halfway.
Right. Something that I'm really proud of, man, is just being able to be a role model for these kids, being able to be a mentor for these kids, man. Small town Georgia kid, raised by his grandparents in the church his whole life, man. So I've always been taught, man, to give back to the community and, stay grounded and stay humble, So Yeah, man, that's the one thing I'm proud of. You know, God has truly blessed me, so I'm gonna continue to bless others around me with the resources that I got. And off the field, obviously, just being a father, man. You know, I think that's like the hugest thing for me, and that's something that I had to learn how to do because I spent so much time away from my kids and just my family, my mom, my sister, and them, and it sucks for just everybody. But you know, they have all been so great with just being patient with me and just allowing me to just figure out my life and setting us all up for success. So my kids, my family, I'm just off the field. I'm proud of my family, man, for just being so patient with me.
Is there anything that people don't know about you that you'd like to tell the world?
Yeah, if you want to support the community, I know a lot of people want to give back to the community or help their community some kind of way. Every camp that we go to, if y'all don't know, we try to give back some kind of money. We try to find some kind of charitable something going on in the city that we host these camps and give back. So if you want to donate to the Tyreek Hill Family Foundation, you can at tyreekfamilyfoundation.org, or you can go to my Instagram at Cheetah or on Twitter and just click the links, and it's easy.
What would you last thing you would tell kids out here that wants to be that Tyreek Hill one day? What would you tell them?
I would say don't be Tyreek Hill, be better than Tyreek Hill, because I tell all my kids that, man, don't be like your father, be better than your father, and listen to these coaches, because these are some great coaches. These are some of the guys that helped me along the way, and make sure you eat your vegetables.